Now we've identified a new customer pain point to create blue ocean opportunities for our brand, built a new solution to test and optimize for the market, and defined goals and KPIs in forms of OKRs to shape an engaging system around our brand's why and purpose. It's time to take a moment and congratulate ourselves. Good work. We've already taken steps to build new lean growth. Now, let's focus on communicating our promise. To efficiently not only reach our ideal customers, but to also earn their attention and ultimately convert them into followers, clients, and even advocates, we need to demonstrate thought leadership and industry expertise. For this, we need to research and choose the right influencers that are already validated and trusted by our ideal customers. Let's repeat that. We need influencers that our target audience already trust, follow, and respect. Then we create engaging content leveraging their influence. This can be done without them, or if possible, then by creating win-win scenarios with these influencers, where they build up their personal brands and we get to reach their followers and leverage their influence as well. More about creating content later. Now let's focus on choosing the right influencers. A bit depending on your industry, you can gain traction by sharing your message with controversial influencers, thus those your customers might have opposing opinions with or even hate. But in these cases, make sure not to link your business with negative or harmful brands. Your best bet, though, is to look for influencers who your ideal customers respect and admire. And by influencers, we don't necessarily mean what might have become the most known concept of them, a young YouTube, Instagram, or TikTok famous person to reach a wide consumer base. It certainly can be that, but your perfect influencer can just as well be a celebrated specialist in her own very narrow field and only 2 people have ever heard and celebrated her. But if those 2 people are your dream customers, that can validate new growth plan, and then that's the influencer you want. You might even have these perfect influencers already on your network, as your partner or even on your team, but they might as well be some that personally you have never met before or even heard before, so doing your research well is key. And even if you feel like you already are certain about who your perfect influencer is, we still highly recommend to dive deep into who your ideal customers follow and trust today and who they are most likely to follow and trust tomorrow. Be sure to check out the workbook on this, where we share concrete steps on doing efficient influencer research, but basically the best way is to always ask your customers. But on channels like Instagram, you can also simply see who they follow, and on other channels like YouTube and LinkedIn, you can, for example, view trending topics that are relevant to your new solution and find the most relevant influencers through that. On the first 3 videos of this growth series, you might have noticed a trending pattern about our influencer strategy. World famous authors' quotes or them giving TED Talks. In our case, for this particular growth campaign, we came to the conclusion that we wanted to build our own thought leadership by putting some of our own team members on the front line, a decision you're watching right now. At the same time, we knew that we're not yet the most influential voice on lean business growth, so some backup authority might help. And based on our research of the new customer pain point and our solution to it, we ended up having Nordic unicorns and some of the most famous TED Talks and their keynote speakers as our influencers. In the spirit of agile marketing, we also didn't want to wait too long to test our market by trying to reach and organize mutual content creation teams with these influencers. We'll do that if this first version of the campaign provides us data to recommend to do so. Anyways, so for now, we decided to play with existing content from key Nordic unicorn statistics to famous quotes to YouTube clips.